Hi Aquarius, welcome to She-ruhz Tarot. Today's read's a general read for the collective of Aquarius. That means anybody that has Aquarius anywhere in their chart, this message is meant for you. It may not necessarily be your message, it might be a message for the person sitting next to you that has Aquarius in their chart. But I truly intend to get this message directed to you. This is a spirit-led general message, so spirit is going to run with this and provide whatever message they feel is most important for you. You should be able to recognize whether or not it's your message within the first couple of minutes of the message. If you don't feel comfortable or you don't relate with this message, I definitely encourage you to go observe your other natal chart zodiacs. And please allow your intuition to guide you towards those messages. And if you feel drawn towards more than one, that's okay. Spirit may have more than one message that they wish for you to receive. All right, so with all that being said, I do want to remind you that if this is a message in regards to an individual that you're interacting with, message can be flip-flop back and forth. It can be their message to you, your message to them, their intent towards you, your intent towards them. So I do encourage you to pay close attention, apply where it's appropriate, but I do ask that you don't try to force any of this message to fit your situation. It should definitely be like water running over a bubbling brook, nice and fluid. Okay? Nothing should be choppy, and you shouldn't try to puzzle piece anything together in there. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to allow the cards to fly. We're going to do a quick overview of the cards that just came down, do some clarification, see if we can fine tune it, and then we'll go for that meat and potatoes hearty part of the story, which is the guidance that Spirit has to bring forward towards you. Now, please keep in mind with any and all tarot reads or any messages from Spirit, it is always and forever completely up to you to make the decision of whether you wish to take in the message or disregard it. So please keep all that in mind as well. All right, so let's begin. General message for Aquarius, please. General message for Aquarius, please. Thank you. General message for Aquarius, please. Thank you. Let's have a look and see what we have here. That, 2, 3. Okay. One more, please. General message for Aquarius, please. Okay, then. So that's kind of an offshoot right there. Goes together there. And then the overall energy is the Knight of Pentacles, which is being very cautious with each step that you take, moving very slowly, but observing each step and being knowledgeful with each step you move forward. I think we have a frog somewhere close to the house here, if you can hear it. Page of Pentacles is on the bottom of the deck, so, you know, being very careful and cautious, studying how you can begin to lay a foundation so you can begin new, start over and start fresh. All right, so again, the overall energy is Knight of Pentacles, being very cautious with each step you take while you're trying to figure out how to begin new, you know, begin again. So the current situation is the Two of Swords, a little confused, needs some clarity in the mind, can't make a decision very clearly, having a hard time making a decision, you know, feeling a little scatterbrained and not able to make a decision. Then we have where we're sitting emotionally, thought-wise, we're feeling pretty trapped, but we're in the midst of heading towards feeling trapped, feeling like we don't know which direction to go. And then your desire is the Page of Cups, and it is on its side, heading towards being in the upright. So it's came out of being in the reverse, and it's on its side heading towards being upright, which is interesting that it's three-party here. But it is offering up of yourself, but in small increments. So your desire is to be able to offer up of yourself, but you're working yourself up to it. You're not there yet. You are working your way there. The obstacle is your Two of Cups, which is your true partner, your deep partner, and needing to make a decision about them. Possible outcome, we have the Queen of Cups with the Fool, and that is, taking that chance, throwing out everything you have within yourself, offering yourself up, and just, literally stepping over the cliff, taking that chance. And then we have this that came flying out on its side on its own, which is the Wheel of Fortune. So definite, I'm hearing destiny is changing, and you do not see it occurring. You don't see it coming. But things are in the works, changes in the midst here. Okay, so let's get some clarification for you here. Okay, let's start off with the Knight of Pentacles, please. Please clarify the Knight of Pentacles for Aquarius. Please clarify the Knight of Pentacles for Aquarius. So there may have been a falling out here with your partner. And so you're trying to be very careful with what you say, what you do, the next move you take. There's a lot of, feeling pretty guarded, whether it be them or you. I'm having a notion that the other individual is pretty guarded because of this little falling out. Please clarify the Two of Swords. Again, apply where appropriate. Message can be in regards to them to you, or you to them. Only you know the situation. Please clarify the Two of Swords. Well, almost. There we go. Okay. So there was a balance that needed to be had or found, because somebody was feeling rather neglected. You see that little doggy carrying that bag in the background? You see his little face if you can zoom in a little bit. He looks pretty freaking sad, feeling kind of dejected, and that's the thing about the Two of Pentacles is you're juggling, trying to find that balance so that one does not feel neglected as opposed to the other one. So, it's family life and your career, or your kids and your partner. But there was definitely a betrayal that has occurred, and somebody feels like they were stabbed in the back pretty deeply. And then we have this Eight of Swords. We don't know which direction to go. We don't know which direction to turn. We just don't know what to do. Pretty confused. That's the second time the High Priestess was on the bottom of the deck. I need to point that out to you. When I was clarifying this, the High Priestess was on the bottom of the deck, so you may very well be dealing with a water element, Pisces. However, it's definitely pointing out using your intuition. You or they may be keeping some deep secrets. They have some knowledge to themselves that they're keeping to themselves. And allow your intuition to guide you in the direction that it needs to go, in the direction that is needed to be taken. Please clarify the Eight of Swords on its side. Please clarify the Eight of Swords on its side for Aquarius. Eight of Cups. Some garbage, I was just told, some garbage needs to be left behind. There is something that you are hanging on to that needs to be walked away from, needs to be left. Leave it alone. It does you no good. Let go of it. It's almost the Five of Cups, but this is a situation where you recognize that you're hanging on to it, and you need to just lighten that load and just walk away. Move towards the Two of Cups. That is more beneficial to you, and it'll help you become stronger. as long as you're careful with each step you take. Nine of Pentacles again. Please clarify the Page of Cups on its side. We have the Four of Pentacles down here, right there. Yeah, we're wanting to hold on to. We're wanting to hold back, not truly offer of ourselves deeply. And evaluate the situation in regards to this hot individual. This individual that you find to be one spicy tamale. Because they definitely set you on edge, Two of Swords. Ooh, and you want to take this to a whole other level. We've got Hierophant and Justice behind each other with the Nine of Cups, fulfilling that own wish, so you can then find peace and harmony and stability. Ooh, heavens. Okay. Those are your desires there. Wanting to build your finances, so you can have something stable. That you definitely are hesitant in offering of yourself, although you are heading in that direction. So right now you're holding back, but you are heading in the direction of offering of yourself. Okay. I have a pretty good idea what's that occurred here between you guys. Please clarify the Two of Cups. The obstacle for Aquarius, please. Aquarius, I have you as my my rising, which is my backbone, the actions that I take, each step that I take forward. And I have a really bad habit of not sharing of myself. Just saying. And I am single with 3 kids. Hello. Okay. So we have the Two of Cups. It's a challenge to overcome. Two of Cups, it's a partnership, right? Creating something new and nurturing it, allowing it to grow so it can move forward and you can speak your truth as you move forward. But yeah, it's kind of scary and stressful and unnerving, and so you're evaluating whether or not it is what you truly want. You want to, but your fears are holding you back. You are holding yourself back. It's it's stressful. It's how to overcome that, so you can then have that partnership and create something new and nurture it and allow it to grow. But this stress, this not being able to sleep at night, not being able to eat right, it is definitely your obstacle in regards to this achieving your Two of Cups. Please clarify the Queen of Cups and Fool for Aquarius. Please clarify. Thank you. Figuring out how to make something stable, how to begin fresh and new, how to start over, right? But you want it stable. You want it, looking at all the different options of what to do. Take control of the situation. Just jump in there, do that Fool. Just take control of it. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Possible outcome is something, beginning new, beginning fresh. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune, please. Yeah. If this does not occur, then you are heading towards missing out on your wish and taking that leap. If you do not allow yourself to take that leap of faith and allow the divine to lead you towards a new beginning, beginning all anew, fresh and new, you may very well head towards missing out. The wheel will turn It doesn't mean that you won't have it. It's just going to come back in a different way. And it may not necessarily be the way you want, or it may be. Only you know. But just making a decision. So the King of Cups, somebody that's got a lot of love, a lot of affection, it runs pretty deep, is making a decision to move towards either an fire element or just, being strong on their own so that they can face the unknown and focus on a decision that they need to make, which they've suddenly realized needs to be done. So they're going to take some time to get their thoughts straight so they can then be successful in offering of themselves the Page of Cups. Okay, well, let's get some guidance for you here, Aquarius, okay? Some guidance for Aquarius regarding their general message. So there's that Strength card again. So, strength and prosperity, only good things will come out of this. Only good things will come. You allow that divine to lead you. You throw your heart and your love and your care, all of yourself into it. The divine will lead you to a fresh start. And, as long as you stay strong, then you will gain from it. And your dreams will come true. And you'll be protected the whole time. Okay, well, with this being your message, Aquarius, let's have a look and see about the energies that are in here. It can be yours, theirs, or just what you're pulling on as far as energies go. It's not always necessarily their birth signs or your birth signs. So please keep all that in mind, but I do ask for you to apply where it's appropriate. And I do want to point out that we have Aquarius back to back here. Several of you, your card has popped out, and even when I was doing clarification, Aquarius kept popping out, popping out, popping out. So you are heavily in this, and it could very well be that this is the other individual in regards to you. Only you know the situation. Apply where appropriate. So we have you that has made an appearance multiple times in here. Then we have Sagittarius in here, that fire element that I mentioned earlier. Libra, Taurus, Gemini, and that is the excitement there. So quite a bit of air. Quite a bit of air in here. A lot of air. A lot of thoughts going on. Okay. All right, Aquarius. Well, with that being your read, I do look forward to find out what your next read has to bring forward via spirit, messages, and all that good stuff. So until then, well, your choices and decisions be very, very blessed.